Hello, welcome. This is Faizan Mohammed from the Sindh province, the land of Indus civilization. So I was just passing from here, the Indus river bridge. So I was thinking that what would be a more better way, more suitable way than to discuss about the Indus script right from the heart of the Indus civilization, the Indus river. This is the view I just wanted to show you. So in a moment I'm going to show you the view of the Indus river. So this is the Indus River. This place is located at motorway right from Hyderabad to Karachi. This is not the Jamshoro bridge. This is the bridge located at the motorway. Hello, welcome back. So I am here in the middle of the highway and resuming the discussion. So in our first video we set the stage what the Indus civilization was and why its script remains one of the history's great puzzles. Today, short and focused, we will look at two heavyweight scholars, Esko Parpola, who wrote Deciphering the Indus script, and Iravatham Mahadevan, who reviewed and critiqued Parpola's work. I will summarize their approaches, their agreements and disagreements, and what that means for attempts to read the Indus signs. So, Parpola's work begins by placing the Indus phenomenon in deep time. He traces cultural roots back to early Neolithic settlements such as Mehergarh and then follows the expansion into sites like Amri, Kot Diji, Harappa and Mohenjo-daro. He argues the Indus world developed locally and later experienced contexts and population movements including south to north and west to east interactions before the post-Harappan period. From there, Esko Parpola surveys how ancient scripts developed worldwide and introduces methods used to decode them, especially comparative structural work and the well-known rebus principle. We will explain that in a moment. He treats the Indus signs as a plausible logo-syllabic system rather than a pure pictographic or purely non-linguistic script. So because of patterns in vocabulary and cultural parallels, Esko Parpola suggests the underlying language of many Indus texts was an early form or ancestor of Dravidian, what some call Proto-Dravidian. That's why his decipherment attempts pair the rebus method with Dravidian linguistic reconstructions. So important structural observations were that most Indus inscriptions were very short, often 1 to 3 signs, on average 5 signs. Many sequences look like formulaic noun phrases rather than full sentences, and the direction of writing is generally from right to left, and it has an evidence. Its evidence is that there are signs clustered to the left when a line ends, mirror impressions on seals, and line wrapping behavior. All this shows that the writing started from right to left. These features shape what kinds of decipherment claims are possible. So there is a Parpola's practical method which can be summarized on basis of two characteristics. One is the rebus principle. Rebus principle is basically a picture strands for a word, naming the picture object. That word is used for its sound to represent another word, a homophone. And the next is Dravidian linguistic technique, which Esko Parpola relies on. And this is basically matching probable Dravidian roots and phonologies to the sign values obtained by rebus. Parpola also lays out conditions that make rebus work. the pictured objects must be recognizable, a plausible homophone must exist in the target language, context must make the intended meaning likely, and the homophone must be attested in the reconstructed language. So, Iravatham Mahadevan himself, a pioneer of the Indus sign cataloging, a careful reader of Esco Parpola's work, wrote an extended review. He acknowledges many strengths in Parpola's structural analysis and the usefulness of Dravidian comparisons, but Mahadevan also warns about over-interpretation. Finding in strict rules for rebus usage is one thing, but applying them consistently is another thing. In places, Mahadevan argues that Esco Parpola sometimes stretches the rebus logic or leans on cultural interpretations that are hard to test. In short, Mahadevan argues with some core ideas but pushes for methodological caution. But one encouraging point is that independent computational and structural studies by Markov models, sign frequency work, and cross-catalog comparisons find patterns consistent with a logo-syllabic system and with short formulaic inscriptions, results that align broadly with Parpola's work and Mahadevan's structural observations. But pattern is not equal to meaning. Structure helps narrow possibilities, but it doesn't by itself gives the translation. So a quick summary, basically from the lenses of Esco Parpola, there is a careful hypothesis-driven attempt. Rebus principle plus Dravidian roots is equal to possible readings. He sees Indus language as pre-Aryan Dravidian, whereas Mahadevan, who actually reviews his book in his article, he is a respectful, partly agreeing reviewer who calls for rigor and warns against overreacting. Okay, so that's it for today, short and focused. In video number 3, we will compare the visual shapes and structural patterns, the Indus sign, with other ancient scripts, Sumerian, Elamite, early Brahmi, to see whether the script might have borrowed shapes or structural ideas, and whether any visual resemblance help us narrow sign meanings. Until then, if you find this video useful, then like and subscribe and tell me in the comments which Parpola interpretation you would like us to examine closely. Okay, have a nice time. See you in the next video.